What's up, Flex? This is Factory Move back here with Guy Cisternino, 10 weeks out from New York Pro. Today we trained buys and tries with Guy and then one of our good friends, Chris LeComte from Jersey. We're here at Bev Francis Gym. Big shout out to Steve Weinberg and Bev Francis, of course. Guy's 10 weeks out from New York Pro. Last year he had a really good year. He finished second in the Jacksonville show, and then the following week we made a decision to go to the Europa show in Dallas. And it was the right decision. He went to the show, he won the show, and then after that we went to Olympia. And I mean, he looked really good in Olympia. We probably weren't at 100% the way we were at Dallas, but I mean, he was close to 90%. I just think the judges, the way he looked at Dallas and Jacksonville, the judges were expecting a little sharper conditioning, and to be honest with you, I think he was just overlooked at his first 202 Olympia. So this year we made a couple of changes. Of course, as you guys know, it's not 202 no more, it's 212. So yeah, he had to put on an extra 10 pounds, which means his off season had to be a little bigger. So this year we got up to about 240 pounds in the off season. Guy trains real hard, so for the next 10 weeks, I expect him to really kick butt and come in at the New York Pro and do very well.
What's up, guys? As Fact said, I'm about 10 weeks out from the New York Pro. Haven't competed in New York since 2007, when I competed at the Metropolitans, when it was kind of my breakout year, when I won the Junior SAs, and then took a close second to Jose at the Nationals that year. So this is a pretty big year for me, going to my backyard in New York. Being from Jersey, it's a very close venue to me. It's a big deal for me. It's probably one of the most important shows to date that I'm going to do. So I knew I had to do my homework this off season to step on stage. I know one of the the best 202 is doing it, which is Kevin English. So it's going to be another honor to be on stage with him, just like it was at the Olympia. Knowing that I have to bring my best package if I want to stand up there with the best. So like Fact said, I got up to around 240 pounds this year. 240 pounds for me is a feat in itself, since I've never been really able to break the 225 barrier. I always got stuck at 225, 226 in the off season, and then I would usually get sick and lose 5-6 pounds and then try to battle back. But this year is the first year I really haven't gotten sick, injury free. Got up to a solid 240 in the morning. So and it's probably the leanest I've been, because I've never been that weight, and I stayed pretty lean the off season. Eating a lot of food, very clean. Keeping the cardio where it was supposed to be. And, this year, 10 weeks out, a lot of things are going to start happening closer I get to the show. Fact decided, instead of doing a 16-week contest prep like we did last year, that I would only need 12 weeks to get in shape. Guessing because of the fact that last year when I did a 16-week show, I was, I kind of got, in the beginning he thought I was a little bit behind, but then as time went on, my metabolism really started kicking up, and I kind of had to hold myself back. There was points where I was eating it was like 16 ounces of steak twice a day, 16 ounces of yam twice a day, just to try to hold that size. So, I'm pretty sure his philosophy was the same as mine, was, try to cut back the pre-contest diet a little bit, and, try to peak the day of the show and not try to peak too early or before, so I don't have to hold that conditioning.
What's up, Flex? This is Chris LeComte. I'm here at Bev Francis in Syosset, training with Guy and my coach Fact today. We're training arms. This past year, I competed at the North Americans, and I finished fourth, which is, to date, it's been my best finish in a pro qualifier, but, kind of the expectations I have for myself, and I think the expectations that Fact have for me is that, I plan on being up there and competing for that pro status this year, and, I feel I'm confident that I can get up there and I can stand with anybody, and that, this year I'm really busting my ass to make the improvements that I need to make, so that I can get to the level that I feel that I can reach. As of now, the plan this year is that we're just going to go and we're just going to shoot and try to hit nationals in November. Unless something comes up between now and then, but so far that's the plan. So as of now, it's been a relatively productive off season, and I know I got a few months ahead of me. Been a busy off season. Got engaged in December to my fiance, IFBB Physique Pro Jen Smythe, and got a maniac of a dog that's been keeping me busy for the past 2 months. So between all those things and training, it's been a pretty productive off season. So other than that, I'm just looking forward to helping Guy get ready for the New York Pro. I don't think anybody could argue that last year Guy was probably the most improved pro. Open 202, figure physique anywhere you want to talk about. He was probably the best, the most improved pro going in from 2010 to 2011. So, and, I think a lot of that is credit to, his work ethic, which has never changed, but, him teaming up with Fac this past year, they clicked just kind of like the way I felt I clicked with Fac last year, and I felt I brought my best physique to the stage to date. So, I only expect better things for Guy this year. I know he's going to be ready for the New York Pro, and I think if anybody's sleeping, he's really going to wake him up.
I want to say thank you to Steve Warrenberg and Beth Francis, of course, for, everything they do for bodybuilding, as well as us filming the videos here. I want to thank Robbie Duran, who actually was the one who signed myself and Guy to Flex Magazine. Also want to thank, of course, Flex Magazine and everyone else out there.
Yeah, big shout out to Steve and Bev. I've been doing videos here for a long time, and when I first got started in bodybuilding, started coming here, and they welcomed me with open arms, and it's never changed since then. So, big shout out to Steve and Bev's gym. Obviously, huge shout out to Flex Magazine for giving me the opportunity to be signed as a Weider athlete. It's hands down a dream come true. This year's been amazing for me with taking my first pro win, competing at the Olympia, getting signed by BSN. Getting my first magazine contract with Weider, and huge thanks to Robbie Duran. Robbie's believed in me since the day we met, regardless of what company he was working for. He's gotten to be a very close friend of mine, and I know he's believed in me since day one, and because of him, I'm able to be doing some of the things I'm doing with Flex Magazine. So 10 more weeks, and we're going to be shooting a lot more videos leading up to the show, so you guys can keep an eye on my progress and how I'm doing. So we'll see you guys in a couple more weeks. Peace.